let me... I should be live now. I hope. Okay, everything should be set up. Let me make sure with my phones. Give me just one moment, please. I don't appreciate how close that creeper's getting while I'm trying to work on this. Alright. Got that. No. Alright. Let me move this guy back to the bed. Alright, now give me one moment. I was gonna have to find some fish. So I can heal it. Okay, click that. There we go. Now select this one. There we go. We are good to go. At least I hope. I'm trying to see if I can prop up this phone in a way so I can see the chat. Maybe if I set it like this. Alright, we're good. We are not good. I guess we'll have to do like that until somebody chats. Then we'll have to figure something out. Anyways. We have work to do. And it seems like I'm the only one online. So, I know I had the building gadget somewhere. I guess I put it up. Oh well, it doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is I was working on this, and I needed to make a prime booster. And I got the stuff for it. Okay, so yeah, I needed to get one more prismatic chroma. That was what I was trying to do. The only issue is prismatic chroma is somewhat difficult to obtain. I don't need this. I mean, then again, I might in the future, but I can always find another one at that point. Okay. See if we can move something over. Okay, that works. Hello, ZK Games. Welcome to the stream. Oh, there was a second Sky Slime thing right here. That was weird. But at least we should be able to find prismatic chroma somewhere here. Yeah. You see that? There's more chroma up there. I don't know if I'd be able to reach it though, but I can try. Alright. Let me find something. Okay, that works. Now I can probably build from like right here. This is a mod pack. It's a bunch of mods put together. It's one that I had custom made. So there is a lot of stuff. Alright, got those, but no prismatic chroma. And there's another Sky Slime thing. Wonder what's up with them. Not seeing any more chroma in this section. Let me do another RTP and see if I can... Ow. Find at least a bit more chroma. Oh. Hello, Sinzo. I think that's how you pronounce your name. I've tried making my own add-ons myself, but it doesn't really go that well. I am working with someone right now to make some add-ons for this server, specifically. Well, they're normally just called mods on Java, but yeah. need to eat. There. I can always get more golden carrots. Whoops. Alright, I need to see if I can locate a cave. Okay, so that one isn't Sky Slime. Keep going. Eventually I'll find a cave. Huh. Oh, that's definitely something. But hey, there's a cave. Hello, Ariokas. Okay, there is nothing down here. Well, I could try digging down. Very risky method. Especially after the Caves and Cliffs update. Hello, Mountain Dew. This is probably a very bad idea. Oh. Well, not as bad as I expected, at least. Let's just hope this cave isn't just a complete dead end. How can you go... Oh, there you go. I was about to say, how could you go in something and then not be able to come out the other? Like, how could you go one way and then not be able to get back the other? But I figured out why. Well, that mostly happens in Terraria. But Terraria is just a different problem entirely. Oh, diamonds. See if there's any extra diamonds. Yep. Always check your diamonds. It's 2 extra diamonds that you would not have seen if you didn't check behind the blocks. Hello, Alec. Please don't say any weird stuff this stream. What can I get rid of? Alright. I'll get rid of the cave spider head. I can always get a bunch more. I'll pop that up in there. We should be good to go. Now I know I do have... yes you can, Skybits. If you look in the top corner, you will see a thing there. It is the link to the server. If you have CurseForge, however, you can just type in something like Steven Universe or Crystalline or something like that, and the server will just pop up right there. Or the mod pack will pop up. I mean, the server is already included with the mod pack, though, so if you just download the... I already have enough of those. If you just download the mod pack, you'll already have the server there. This is a bunch of chaos. Ow. Oh, that hurt. But I think I know a spot where I can get some more chroma that I haven't really checked out yet. So there is a cherry biome over this way with a big cave underneath it, and I should be able to reasonably find chroma within it. Hello, Bloxburg News Channel. Oh, that is cool, Alec. Oh, well, here's a cave right here. I might be able to... Well, there's chroma right there, so... It's white chroma. There. I can just pop that up there. Let's see how much more chroma we can find here. I myself normally love making music, but I just haven't really been feeling it lately. Well, that's weird. This building is weird. Like, why is the water just like this? I guess it's because right there, there's supposed to be water. But the building spawned in, which caused the terrain on the side to not generate as it was supposed to. Okay. I should at least be able to find Chroma down here. Ow. Hopefully I find the one I need before I die. I will take that. I just heard a noise and I do not like it. This place looks cool though. Anyways, I'm gonna collect this slime. I have no idea what that means. Boxford News Channel. Anyways, since I'm down here, I should be able to... Okay, there's Chroma right there. But no... Prismatic. It's never prismatic. What am I gonna have to do to find prismatic Chroma? Oh yeah, I forgot I got these boots now. I ran out of hunger. Can't sprint. A lot of diamonds, but I really don't need any more diamonds. All I need is Chroma. Ow! Now this cave should definitely have Chroma in it. Ow. Let me try that again. What if you're saying Chroma like I'm Spamton? No, Chroma. I wonder if I swim down here, if I could end up in another part of the cave. that is some murky water. Here we are. Somewhere else. Honestly, I have no idea where I am. But we did at least make it to somewhere else, so guess it was a good idea going down there. Wait a second, I'm back here. That was lucky. And this time, I win. No spider shall take me. That's weird. Doesn't seem very powerful. It's like an offhand thing. I could try it. Better to try and fail than to not try at all. I don't think it actually did anything. Yeah, I don't know if it actually does anything. Where are all these creepers coming from? Maybe it does do something and I'm just not looking into it. Either way, it's nothing I need. Ooh, white essence. This is probably the smartest thing I can do. Maybe if I can find a cave opening somewhere, I can go down it and find myself some more chroma. I hear water this way, so I think my best bet is there we go. Now, if I look around this area, I might have just ended up back where I was originally. That's unfortunate. Hello, Arab. I had a feeling you'd show up eventually in the stream. Anyways, I'm gonna do a /RTP and see if I get somewhere better, because I think I've already mined out all of the chroma in that area. gotta look for the funky crystals. Like that. That was not what I needed. Down there. Come on. Yeah. Gotta get away. Oh, this is... definitely a place. Come on. Damn. Ow. Yep. This? Huh. Oh boy. I think this is the volcano. Or maybe a mountain. I have lately been having some issues with the server where I keep crashing. So if it happens again, I'm going to have to analyze some stuff with the server and see if I can figure out why it's crashing. I do know we've had one player, one named Epic Gamer, who's been trying to travel as fast as he possibly can across the world, which is causing a lot of errors. What the... I'm not certain that's supposed to be there. But where is it? Okay, so going that way is too far. It's clearly not above ground, so it must be below ground. So if I dig down right here... What do you mean? I can see you over there, Willy Wonka the cheese ball. I can see absolutely everyone who chats. And you don't have to if you don't want to. What matters more is that people enjoy watching. Ow. So it's your money, you should choose to do what you want to do. But thank you for the emojis. Okay, so the wither's not this way. If I go this direction, though... Thank you again. Okay, that one up there might be the wither. But yeah, I do try to watch the chats to make sure that I see everyone. There is a bit of a delay in the chats though, somewhere between 7 and 17 seconds I think. So I do notice messages, but at the same time it's like while I do notice the messages, it takes a second for the people to hear them. What the hell? fish, I guess. Hello, Noah, Kelly, Gino. Why do people say 6-7? It's completely pointless. Okay, I have ended up in a cave system. Wonder if I can... Why is there even a wither down here? Wait a second. I do remember in the past, the players annoying me, GG Nuggies, I think. And I did summon, like I did teleport into a cave system and then summon the wither. I wonder if this is that wither. And it just so happens that I stumbled upon them again after all this time. If so, then this might be a problem. I mean, they aren't necessarily my intended target, but... Okay, there's some chroma. There we go! Finally! You got the chroma. But I still want to see about getting that wither. So if I can triangulate the position, I can see that... Okay, well now it's not appearing. Strange. Okay, now it is. So the wither must be somewhere this way. Okay, that explains where the wither is, right there. But I don't have any food, it seems. Well, I have some potatoes, but... I have a plan. The plan, however, is absolutely insane. And may not work, but... As I said before, it's better to try than fail. This is Java, Aiden Wiley. Okay, so... dirt. Okay, we found dirt. We got dirt. Now for the next part of this ridiculous... Actually, first I want to see if... Well, that was not going to work, obviously, but... I need to find water. If I can find water, we are good. Well, then again, if I have... I don't. Okay, there we go. And now I can take these, make a crafting table, and there's a creeper coming up on me. This has got to be one of the most ridiculous methods I can think of to try to survive. Why am I trying to make a hoe? I already got a hoe right here. Alright, we got 34 potatoes. Let me open my smelting menu. I'll save these 4. Here we go. It's definitely a method. And to be honest, it's not the worst. Now I need to deal with that wither. Alright, we're close enough to full health. Let's just... Alright, here we go. We're going to attempt to take on the wither. Yeah, this must have been the same one from a while back. Probably gonna be a... Here it is. Well, that was never gonna work in the first place. Hello, Quaid. Nice to see you back. But at least I got that prismatic ingot. I mean, not prismatic ingot, prismatic chroma. The ingot's separate. So I need to make a confractor. And to do that, I need tungsten. Yeah, I put the tungsten over here in this backpack that I found. There we go. I'll worry about the specifics later. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see him yet either. He's usually just on here immediately. Anyways, let's see if I can find my tungsten. Remove that. Filter. Maybe they're all tungsten still in the... No. It's not. Oh wait, did I already put it in the furnace? Yes, I did. Okay. Yes, it is. GG Nuggy has not arrived yet to terrorize me. But I feel like that's about to change momentarily. Alright, there we go. That's one piece of the confractor. Now this one I need 18 total tungsten. Okay, so that's one block. Gonna quickly head down to the cave and get myself a bit more. I need total 8 more tungsten. Shouldn't be too hard. I believe I know where some is anyways. That's prosperity or not tungsten. No, there's chroma. Good to grab what you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna grab the rest though, because I do need. Yep. Might be because it's just one of the off days, I guess. I really do need I don't want to mine the prosperity ore yet, because I could potentially get fortune. And then I can come back down here and not have to go all over the place looking. And then just get the prosperity ore that's all down here. Huh. Now I ended up back over here. But I don't really need to be back over here. I'm going to die very soon. I don't exactly have a favorite mod. But of course some of the bigger ones that I like are ones like Create and Tinker's Construct and all that. The ones that add a bunch of complex stuff that... This Gempire's also cool, but... There was a mod that I remember having on the 1.12 version of this mod pack. I think that one's still available if you check the old versions of this mod. Yeah. It included something called Galaxy Craft and some other stuff, which was space exploration. But I had to redo everything, of course, because it turns out that in servers with multiple people, the Galaxy Craft stuff and all that caused a lot of lag. So it's more of like a solo world thing. Anyways, now I can put this over here. There we go. And now I'm going to make one more. I'm going to take 9 of these. One of these, I think. And let's see if the recipe states. Okay, I should have all of that. That should be the recipe. Block of prismatic metal. Oh, you have to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Yeah, it seems you are. At least for right now. Yep. Jeremy, seems like a lot of times it's just brain rot content on YouTube. It's pretty much all it is these days. Okay, so I think there was a recipe to make prismatic metal. That is... I did not know those were a thing, but... Okay, so how do I... The field guide should state something about prismatic metal. Hello, Tyler. Alright, let's see. Miscellaneous prismatic ingot. Obtained from gem-themed structures or by giving a bismuth a piece of gem alloy. Welp. Time to go exploring. Yeah. I think I know the location of one gem structure that probably nobody has went after. Oh, that's strange. Oh, there's a structure right there, but I think I've already been here. No, I have 100% been here. This is the one I was at last time. At least I think it was. There should be, like, a cave beneath. Yep. Right there. Okay, so one structure I believe nobody has been to is one of the ocean ones. Primarily due to the fact that I don't think any of the people in the server would be smart enough to decide to try to go out there. More importantly, I need food. Let's see if I can find some cows. The structure you just saw was a communications hub. It's Steven Universe stuff. Supposedly there's supposed to be an area in the structures where I can find a chest that... or something that's supposed to give me stuff, like prismatic ingots. But I believe the smartest thing I can do right now is find this structure in the middle of the ocean. And luckily I got these boots on right now that allow me to walk on water when I'm sprinting. Unfortunately, I am running out of hunger fast, so I need to find food quickly. Guess this will have to do for now. Oh, I forgot I had baked potatoes. I bet if I RTP, I'll end up somewhere near an ocean. least I hope this is an ocean and not just a big lake. Whoops. Jumped from too high. I have no idea where I'm going. See structures down there, but that's land. I'm also looking... There's two structures that can spawn in the ocean that I am, at this moment, aware of. That could potentially allow me to find some. Yeah, I have these boots on from the artifacts thing that, when sprinting, will allow me to walk on water. Oh, I know where I am now. I didn't RTP very far, did I? I ended up at, I think that's GG Nuggy's little spire. But I just gotta keep going. Eventually I might find something. Give me a moment to get on land over here and I can show you the thing I was using. Okay, so... these Aqua Dashers. When sprinting, I can walk on fluids. But does that mean I can walk on lava? I suppose there is only one way to find out. I'm not willing to test that right now. Right now we got more important problems to attend to. I don't know what's weirder. The fact that I found this ship that's half buried in the ground, or the fact that I already had some of the armor trims in my inventory. And now this is part of a kindergarten. But it looks like just a little strip. But who knows, I might find something cool over here. I think the kindergarten does have like a little maintenance room that could potentially house a thing with prismatic ingots. But the issue is finding it. Since this is a small kindergarten, I'm not certain it actually has one. And if it does, it definitely would not be in a cave like this. It would be like a little stairway down. Yeah, I don't know if this one has one. Might not be guaranteed that all of them have one. Ow. Good thing I have food. That's a drop. Sounds a little windy. Oh, that could have ended poorly. Oh no. I need to watch what I do with that double jump. Sure, it can be powerful, but it can also be deadly at the same time. Hello, jelly farts. I am playing my custom Minecraft mod pack. It's a whole server, but I'm currently trying to find one of these structures that I need. I guess if I'm going to look for an ocean, I can also look for an ocean monument, since I do need that. Yeah, I guess so. But as I was saying, I guess I can look for an ocean monument, since I do need prismarine. Prismarine will definitely be useful. And that is railroad. If I'm going to find anything, I need to get away from areas that are touched by mankind. I don't even know why he built all these railroads over here. It was kind of pointless. More importantly, why is that sword standing in the water? That feels logically impossible. At this moment, RTPing would probably be no help because I'd just be going around to areas that I've already explored. Okay, here's a funny thing I can do. I can crawl through the hollow logs. Wonder if I can... One thing I used to like doing with these is, if I have like a big tree with a bunch of roots, I can have one of the roots that's coming out be like hollow log and then have a little hidden base underneath. That you'd only know if you knew you could crawl in the logs. I remember one time I made a really advanced one, but then had it kind of set like a whole maze going down there. Kind of like you're traveling through tunnels in the Vietnamese War. And if you took one wrong turn, you would end up in a death trap. And there's multiple different ones. The whole funny thing about it was the entire tree was just a decoy. The actual room you were trying to get to, that was also a trap. Because it had a chest in there. And it wasn't just a normal trap chest, it was set to a calibrated skulk sensor so that whenever it detected the sound of the chest closing, it would trigger the trap. And of course, the way the trap worked was, once it detected that, it would open up a slot beneath, which of course he would fall in. And of course, since a lot of people were resistant to lava, the way I set up the trap was kind of like a mockery, almost. Once they fell in, they would be dropped into this area. A lot of them were wearing very powerful helmets. So what I did is I had dispensers set up that would... or not dispensers. It's a while back, I'm a bit confused, so... There was pistons set up within the trap. The dispensers came later. So I had pistons set up in the trap that would drop anvils onto the player's head from such a height that it instantly broke any helmet they were wearing, even if it was netherite. You can even try this yourself, it's really easy to do. Anvils are very powerful. So then, once they did that, their helmet would be destroyed, and then I would dispense a pumpkin with the curse of binding onto them, which would auto-equip. Or a jack-o'-lantern, I mean, not pumpkin. Pumpkin's the unshared one. But then, once they had this, of course, keep inventory was on the server, so they'd be stuck with the jack-o'-lantern on their head that they could not remove. And of course this allowed me to easily know who tried to steal my stuff. Hello, Philblen. Yeah, this is Minecraft. Okay, so that's a normal slime island. I can probably also try looking down and I should see lights or something if I'm close to where I need to be. It's a little concerning. I think this is one of the islands from the Gempire mod. Wouldn't hurt to check it out. At least I'd hope it is. Yeah, the Mirage Isles. Let's see if there's anything here. No, I'm not certain this was Gempire actually, but who knows? Maybe there's something cool on this island. Maybe not. I guess I'm going to have to get up there to the top of that area. Hello, Minecraft Failure. Welcome back. Just gotta head up. Higher and higher. Hold on. Okay, I don't have any of those. Yeah, something's definitely up with this island. Now, I guess I need to get over there to that one. Okay, that should be enough for... Yep, one stack. And that should be enough to get me over there. Alright, I am here. And I feel like I just wasted my time. Well. Oh! That was not fun. How far away am I from that spot? Okay, so if I go this way, I should end up over there. And this time I am not going to that island again. I don't think that was a Steven Universe mod thing. It's B. What is a bee doing up here? Alright, let's see my distance. Alright, almost there. Let me quickly eat some potato. And let's get back to it. This time I'm going to go a different direction. If I scour the entire ocean, then I will most likely find what I'm looking for. I will stay away from those. If I see, like, lights glowing from the bottom of the ocean down there, then I might have found what I'm looking for. But as it is right now, I don't think I'm going to find it in this area specifically, so I'm going to have to keep moving. I see enemies. I believe that's a Kelpie down there. And that is... Ocean Creeper. There has to be something out here. I have to keep looking. I know eventually I will find what I'm looking for. But I just gotta keep trying. And I'm not gonna cheat. Though I wonder if a cartographer could sell me the location of one of these places. I mean, it's possible, but possibility is not a definite answer. Ow. Okay, that's gonna be stuck there for a second. Okay, it's going away. I'm still not seeing a sign of anything. And somebody just got banned from my Twitch channel for spam. It's a good thing I have that bot. That's a whale. And that's an ominous noise. Hello, Rexona7. Welcome to the channel. I don't think I'm having any luck at finding this structure. There are 3 possible structures I am looking for, and oh no, I have run out of food. There goes my sprint. So I'm looking for either Pearl Nursery, I think this was called something like that, Galaxy Warp, or an Ocean Monument. I'm thinking maybe if I find a cartographer, I could buy the locations. But it's not a definite answer if it's possible. I think I'd rather go to the main island than the slime island, because I know if I go there, I'm going to be attacked again, and I'm going to have to deal with getting slime out of my face. I mean, sure, I'll get attacked here, but at least you don't have to worry about annoying stuff in my face. Well, that's just lucky. Alright. Did I ever add, sleep? No, I didn't. So there's only the regular beds. Which means that I can't sleep, then not save my spawn point. Sir, I would advise you stay inside. Selena. Ma'am, I would advise you stay inside. You can't exactly tell the villager's gender. Okay. If I can wait out this night, I can... Let's see, what is the recipe for a cartography table? 2 pieces of paper, 4 planks. Though then again, I could have sworn I had a cartography table over here, unless I placed it at the base, but no, I did not. Okay, so I have paper at least, so what I can do is put this junk over here. That way it's out of the way. There we go. I don't need that. Easy. I'm just gonna stay in here and heal, then I'm gonna go out and go back to sleep. Alright, that's dealt with. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Any items they dropped will eventually rise up to the surface. But that does not matter at this moment. Again, I think I want to take the onions, because I know I needed them for something. Sure are a lot of... I think that's blacksmith. But if I remove that, then I can influence some of the villager jobs. I wonder if I can... Nope. And I don't know if there's a specific symbol on... I know on Bedrock you can use that S-looking thing that you can get by holding down the paragraph sign thing in this. And then if you put that next to a number, it changes the color of the text, or if you put a K next to it, you get jumble text. Right, it looks like it's about daytime. And I see another house up there that I have not checked yet. And it looks like a rather big one. The villagers are making noises, so they must be up now. Well, that's not right. What if somebody else was already? Either some... No. This is somebody's house. Somebody was here. Wonder what they're selling. Sharpness, unbreaking, unemployed. Let me give you this. Frostwalker, Depth Strider, Silk Touch. There we go. Now you are going to give me what I want. Let me pull up my hat. Now, sir, it is time we have some business. I don't want those. There we go. Anything new? 1 emerald and 1 compass. Let me craft 1. I don't remember if it was 4 or 8 iron. 4 it is. Give this to me now. Thank you. 'Twas a pleasure. Yes. Yes. And now I have this spot marked on my map, so I can come back whenever I want. Question is, where am I going? I found the map I need, but where does it lead? How far north must I travel? How far east? These are questions that will be decided in the future. What is that? Looks like something tried to generate. And the generation was off. Oh. This is good. I should have some torches or something on me. No. I can make some, I guess, though. Okay, so I have 9... Excuse me, sir. You're interrupting me. I would appreciate it if you didn't. Yeah, this should be good enough to satisfy the light thing. Here we are. And a steel. It's going pretty decent. Okay, it is not going as decent now. How far away is that now? I want to check the map. Okay, wait a second. What am I thinking? I'm like, oh, how far away is it? How far away is it? I placed a I didn't place. I got a waystone right there. Oh, look at that. I am back. That was easy. Now I just have to head all the way back over there. Which actually is probably not that hard. But you know how things are. Throw all that in there. Now I have inventory space again. And there's the area. And it looks like that zombie is gone. Here we go. Guess that's the area where I'm supposed to go in. No, wait, that must be the area I dug into. Now look at all this prismatic ingot stuff I got. What can ancient marble do? Looks like it's just a crafting thing. Or decoration, maybe. Didn't mean to do that. And luckily, the mobs have already pretty much cleared all that out. Oh. Okay, so it appears I went the complete opposite way of where I was supposed to go. And just completed it from the top to the bottom. That's strange. Anyways, back to business. It looks like I finally reached the north section. Now I just need to go east. And I see waters, which must mean we are close. Neat. Whoops. How did I get in there the first time then? I made it once. There we go. I'm now on the map. This is good. Hello, Fady King 7. Everything's going okay, I guess. Just located what I believe is an ancient monument, or ocean monument. Whatever it is, it's a monument. Ooh. Spooky. Let's get out of the way of the beams. All I needed was that little bit of prismarine. Nothing else. Can't get me up here. What are you gonna do now? Ooh. That's useful. I will also be taking that. And that. And these. So now let me see if I can head over to these ones. What do you mean, can I play my world? Like, what specifically do you mean by that? Like a single-player world? Because, I mean, technically this entire thing is my world, as I am the owner. So I am technically the one who makes the rules here. is, in all sense of the matter, my world. Though I would prefer to play multiplayer like this, because it not only because of that, other people are able to play with me, but it adds more to it. Hold on. Ow. Okay, so after I get this finished up, I am going to have to go. Anyways, I can take that iron. I have everything I need. I think. Yes, I do. There. Now, if I'm to make the confractor, oh. It appears I did not have everything I need. Maybe I put... No. 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 Yes! Perfect. Just lucky. Okay, so 3. 1, 2. I forgot the diamond block. I mean to pull that out. Let me put that back in. I can get rid of this. Alright. Anything else I need? Okay, prismatic. Prismatic chroma. Go. Now, it's time. I'm going to have to cut the stream after I finish this, unfortunately. I think hardcore is available in this world, but personally I'm not using it in the mod pack because that would cause a lot of problems. And people would not like it. Anyways, let's see. Do I have buttons? No, I do not. But I know I put them in one of these. Yep, here they are. So I need to create 3 of these. One. Oh, actually, if they're light gray, I might need to make more. Whoops! That was not Maybe eventually, but at the moment I really don't want to do that right now. Okay, now that I got that... back to what I was doing. Okay, so... over here. There's the bridge. Like a pebble, but that should have been the recipe. Automatic units guessed here. Light gray shards are in. Oh, I'm stupid. All right. We're almost set up. Let me place that prime booster up there, and there we go. We are making a garnet. It's definitely a... yeah, maybe eventually, but... at this moment, I am a little preoccupied. It's almost done. Three, two, 1, 0. I said 0. Come on. Iridescent Endronite. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that is tall. I can probably give them a weapon to help defend the base. Here, take that. And you'll stay put right here, in this area. And if anything happens, you are to attack. Alright, now I am going to have to leave for a bit. I will be back on the stream later, but I need to go somewhere, so I'll be back on later. As for now, I will see all of you later.